Welcome to Pinoy Adventure Recipe. I'm Stan. Join me. But first, please like and subscribe in our channel. So we are now on the 45th day of the ECQ or Enhanced Community Quarantine. So as things unfolds, marami tayong challenges na in-undertake on the part of physical, mental, and spiritual. Especially when you are isolated to the group of friends, people you love, and kung sino man yung special diyan sa buhay nyo. But uh, two things to consider: you can be productive during these trying times, or you can stagnate yourself. Being productive siguro is a good thing, since you can start fresh, you can plan ahead, look for a solution for the future. So if you stagnate yourself, the only problem there in the future is walang growth on your part. So I think you have a choice. Choose correctly para mas maganda ang take off mo this 2020, although it's very much challenging for everybody. Other thing siguro to consider, because this time we are limited on a certain distance to travel. So dahil nga nakakulong ka on a certain place or naka-lockdown ka in the comfort of your home, siguro the best way to explore the world is by using your mind as a platform. So to do that, you need some exercise like meditation, yoga, para ma-explore mo yung inner self mo. And by doing this, tingin ko it can help mental health natin, and at the same time, by practicing this kind of exercises, it can catapult our consciousness from this level to this level. So, I think we have to take advantage sa mga panahon na to para makapag-practice ng mga exercises na yan, para at least it can help us, kumbaga, to be more productive and to be more positive. Although these are enduring exercises kasi it will take time, tamang posture, breathing, but then again, the benefit is good, and it can help us to become a better individual. Conscious being ka na, mas maganda yung take off na mga perspective mo sa future. What is the new normal? So again, as they've said, new normal is staying away from the crowd. Okay, do the social distancing. Second is promote hygiene, and fourth is consider health all of the time. Today yung health natin is siya yung pinaka number one capital natin to sustain, ha. So isa sa mga pwede natin gawin to be healthy is to maintain that regimen ng exercise, or trying to improve your diet, na kung saan hindi naman masyadong maapektuhan yung pag-gain mo ng weight, and at the same time yung fats i-manage mo, i-minimize mo yung impact sa katawan. Pero wait lang, ano ba ang topic natin for today? So para hindi naman tayo maging seryoso, so we can talk about something na related pa rin sa activity na ginagawa ko, o sa field of expertise ko, o sa field of work ko. So since this vlog is kumbaga dedicated dun sa mga adventure na alam ko, so we can discuss things about ecotourism, because everything that I do is related to ecotourism activity. So about a decade ago, the Department of Tourism initiate the promotion of ecotourism here in the local. So during those times, it was a global trend, and for the department, it can be another avenue for revenue to the people who are providing services, especially the tourism services. Like the idea that more is less and less is more. So parang ganun yung concept ng ecotourism. So you'll be joining people, or you kumbaga immerse in their culture, to the place. Isa sa mga example dyan yung tulad ng mga transient. Yan. That's the way how to serve their client. Transient, ito yung mga tulad ng bagong uso ngayon, yung hammock party. Yan. iba-ibang events na kung saan less yung involvement ng superstructure, infrastructure, like the conventional tourism, comfort na na-enjoy natin. In a way na merong hotel, may aircon rooms. Although sa ibang ecotourism destination, meron din namang available na ganun. But on the same time, they focus more on the natural environment. The landscape, the seascape, doon nila yung target, yung experience. That's the experience they want to expose. Okay. With regards to terrestrial activity, ang pinaka medyo popular dyan, ito yung tinatawag nating mga trekking, yan, mountain biking, yung sa zipline, yung mga day trip hike, yan, walking, running, yan. Sila yung mga activity na dito sa lalo na dito sa local na inaano natin, tinatanggap natin. While on the other hand, yung mga sa base naman sa aqua sports o aquatic activities, ito yung mga snorkeling, yung island hopping, skin diving, scuba diving, yan, spearfishing, naging bagong trend dito sa Pilipinas. And mas intense yung connection nila dun sa nature mismo. So, the romance dun sa activity, mas maganda yung build-up nun. Kaya, mas naging popular lately itong ecotourism, lalo sa mga younger generations, like the millennials, which is sila ngayon yung tinatawag nating working class ng bagong society natin. And again, so bakit natin na-discuss yung subject na ecotourism? So, part of my profession o sa field na ginagawa ko ay I'm a promoter of services like scuba diving, which is my livelihood and my profession. Other than that, I teach skin diving or snorkeling. So, ito yung ecotourism na in-related dun sa tubig or aqua sports. Now, other than that, syempre, on my younger years, I was also a mountaineer. Then I do rock climbing. So, I do mountain biking. So, these are tourism activity na as times goes by, na-develop siya dito sa local natin. And it's gaining popularity sa mga younger generation because, syempre, they counter the experience na habang yung load nila sa work becomes stressful, ito na yung pang-purge nila o pang-flash out nila. Unlike during the 90s, yung mga 90s na other than exploring, yung ginagawa nila, more on sa bar hopping, which is nalilimit lang dun sa city yung economics nun. Unlike sa mga present ngayon, nakakapag-create sila ng mga travels from up to the outskirt ng ng mga island territory or archipelago. So, nadidistribute yung wealth and at the same time, nakakaabot yung experience ng mga tao doon na tingin ko mas enjoyable siya and well, priceless. Our country has abundance in terms of potential destination, natural beauty, natural resources, and natural biotic beauties, and diverse culture. So these are list of potential that we have considered as one of the best ecotourism destination here in the Asian region. So since the start of global pandemic, the world economy has been affected by this kind of viral infection, and the most affected industry so far is the tourism and the transport service. So other than travel restriction, global recession, and rock bottom economy, this global pandemic also contributed positive effect on our natural ecology. So part of it is it lessens the carbon emission of these industries and the carbon footprint shared by humans in the atmosphere. So these are positive effects that this global pandemic contributes. The the future of tourism will prosper after this pandemic. But syempre, for us to avail that, we have to stay alive as much as possible. So the best thing to do is to get prepared. Then pagdating na matapos na siya, we can take off and be positive.